table.
Mm-hmm.
Now, one thing about the 1-3-1, it's a lot harder to do than a 5-man ball or even just a 1-4 split push, because you have 2 people you have to worry about split pushing, and your 3-man unit can never go toe-to-toe with that 4-man unit. And with the Sejuani and the Lux, they're going to be looking for picks.
Okay.
Alright, we're in the game.
So, on the blue side,
can.
we have Smite to kill. Pop-Tart's going to be running Syndra in the mid lane, with Valter playing Warwick up top. J-Toys playing Shyvana in the jungle. Spoopy playing Nami support. And Viking is on Varus AD carry. Blitz Lions playing Blitzcrank in top lane. Savi's in the jungle is Sejuani. Brett McD22 playing Lux in mid lane. Bonesaw 117, AD carry missing Misfortune. And Whoppy Floppy on Karma support, who is running exhaust this game, so no exhaust, 2 heals coming out on side of the red team.
Yep, and it looks like we've got a modified fan coming out from Smite to kill, and a standard fan from the Extreme Pirates. But, you know, it's just setting up line of scrimmage, trying to get some wards down, saying hi. Oh, they spotted the Lux. They know the Lux is there. We're seeing pings go down on the map.
They see Shyvana as well. They're going to... Work's going to wrap around here.
They're getting cheeky.
Oh, they are. Oh, if Lux is not safe on the way back, if Work stays in that bush...
Oh, this could be very interesting. Are they going to go for that blue? Do they know? I don't know if the Extreme Pirates... Or, I'm sorry, if Smite to Kill knows that the Extreme Pirates have invaded. They saw the Lux go there and they didn't see her come back. But they never checked that bush.
Mm-hmm. Lux is going to come back out here. Now, Shyvana versus Lux,
okay,
level 1.
Oh, look in mid. There's going to be mid fight.
There it
the
is.
Q hits. Lux hits. Gangplank's following up. This is intense. Action right from level 1.
Syndra.
Lux smartly takes the long way around because Syndra destroys Lux level 1.
Okay, so my key bindings are going to be messed up because it's based on where they are on the screen on the left. So
oh, I love that. Love it. I'll help you out.
Super. So we're just going to move the scoreboard back to the way it is on the left-hand side of the board up there. So if you're confused on why Syndra's CSing against Gangplank but Warwick's up here, that's the reason there. So as we look down here, do you think it... I mean, Shyvana's already at 7 CS. I know she started with Red and Wolves, so... not Wolves, the Wraiths. As Sejuani's trying to do a regular blue clear.
Oh, this Syndra is going very aggro in mid lane. But no, Jungle Farm is misleading because of those AoE camps. They're about equal in gold.
So, you're a mid lane player. The Syndra versus Lux matchup, is it Syndra's the bully here? And
yes. Now, if Lux plays it correctly, the Syndra should not really be able to get into position to punish her too hard. She can definitely trading stance, but the Lux can, you know, throw the E back, throw her Q back. Oh, we got a gank coming in top lane. Chase is really low. I'm not sure that... Yeah, he's not going for that.
I think he's just staying up there just in case Shyvana was going to be there for some trade.
Q. So the Lux got some good damage back on the Syndra, and the Syndra's out of mana. So
Shyvana's going for a gank in bot lane here, as I don't know where my people are. And she's just running up and just getting some auto assists. A flash has to come out from Karma to keep that alive. And they're pinged that Shyvana does not have blue buff, and Gangplank has gone in for an invade in onto just get some deep vision here, knowing that blue buff is still up, and Shyvana's, or sorry, Sejuani's taking full advantage.
She's taking it. That's good jungle play. You see the enemy jungler bot lane, but
Warwick.
Smite to kill knows. Warwick is here.
The blast cone taken over, and there's a happen, and Shyvana's trying to decide where she wants to go in. There's the EQ coming over. There's a flash from Warwick as he's going to escape. And Shyvana's been able to come over here and clean up the blue buff as now she's looking to get in on the Sejuani, who's going to have to Q here over the wall or burn flash. Haven't decided. There's the flash burn.
Oh, she queued the wrong way. I don't know if you caught that or not. She actually queued into the Shyvana.
So flashes have been spent by everyone in both the jungle, or I guess just the one Shyvana jungler, but the Shyvana Sejuani, jeez. The Sejuani's burnt flash, and so is Karma. So pressure has been quite adaptable. As the fear is going to come out as Warwick dives into Gangplank under tower, takes 2 shots for it, and Blitz, he's going to go for it. Blitz Lion.
And while you were watching top, the bot lane has had a lot of action. Misfortune's down to just a sliver of health.
Blitz Lion tanked up almost 3 minion waves trying to go after the Warwick and got taken down to under 10 HP, but made it back into the bush before he has to back. So he barely lives in there.
So now, looking at the CS, they're very even. So after all of that, the CS is even across the board, except for in bot lane where there's a kill.
Oh, there's the heal and a flash. Karma trying to peel off the best that she can and make it rain. Comes out from Misfortune. I'm not sure that's going to be enough as the hail of arrows is going to finish. And one more flash auto from Varus takes down kill.
Ooh, not quite on the arrow. Now, excellent play by the bot lane duo. They saw that they had the advantage and they just pressed it. Now this Misfortune is playing a dangerous game staying this low.
If she gets hit by one bubble, heck, I don't even know if a Q lands through her, she may die. She's baiting though, as Sejuani is going to use the blast cone to come up over the wall. Misfortune's not going to be able to help with this gank as it comes through, as Shyvana gets hit by the snare from Lux. And there's the Q. And there's Lux auto. The blast plant is nice disengaged there from Syndra to save Shyvana.
Excellent double person stun. That was clutch. If she would have missed one of those people with her stun, that Shyvana was going down.
So we see
top lane action is going on. I don't know if the Warwick can get the kill, but he's slapping that Gangplank.
Yeah, Gangplank has hit 6 here, so we look to see where Gangplank uses his first ult to see if it has the strong impact that I believe it should have for his team, as we see Lux maybe getting ganked here by Shyvana. She's going to back off as Sejuani's going to take the second blue.
Expecting a counter gank.
Or Lux to go over to collect the blue buff as it was being handed over, or what normally would be handed over about that time.
Yeah, that's true. But either way, no action happens out of that. Top lane, they're still slapping each other. But now the Gangplank is starting to come out to a little bit of a CS.
Lux Laser comes out in the mid lane, takes the Syndra down to about a quarter of her health, and there's the Gangplank barrage being fired off somewhere.
To disengage from the Warwick.
You can hear that all the way across the map.
Yep. Now bot lane for
Syndra
the smite
burns the ult, not enough. Lux goes down to less than 100 HP, but she's able to stay alive because of the heal.
Wow, that's good job taking the heal, knowing what your limits are. Better luck next time, Syndra. Just a little more AP and you got it.
And Shyvana looks like she's...
bot lane, there is a huge CS advantage. He is 30 CS up on the Varus, and looks like this gap is in fact widening.
That early first blood, and then that losing 2 whole waves to that that bottom tower was really impactful for Miss Fortune. And Shyvana's down here for this control. Do you think she's really trying to keep the pressure going on down here because of Dragon? Or is this just where the lead is?
They might be going for a first tower rotation here. Ooh, good bubble. Unfortunately, too far under the tower to follow up, but still good bubble.
The cheeky Q by Karma stops the Shyvana back there.
Yeah, in top lane, they're pretty even in farm for a range versus melee, and I think that Warwick is actually successfully, at least so far, successfully face tanking the Gangplank ult. His tower's chipped just a little bit, but pretty even tower damage up there.
But the extra almost 500 gold that Gangplank gets because of his parlay is really, you know, getting him pushed further ahead.
Yes, that is a huge problem for them.
And Shyvana's not a strong ganker.
She's just having a rough time farming. I don't know if she has the wrong runes or something, or she's just a little bit off today, but she was... Yeah, she's just been missing. Oh, there's some engage going bot lane.
Varus is 6. If he does land the ult. With the Nami ult, Tidal Wave goes out. Not enough appeal from the Karma, as Nami is actually going to take that kill.
Good bubble. Great job by S2K Spoopy. That bot lane is crushing it for Smite 2 kill right now. Oh, mid lane. Double kill. The Syndra, basically both mid laners just destroyed each other through their combos, and then Gangplank said, "Oh, I'm gonna clean up that kill."
And Shyvana's gonna walk over a barrel here, so Gangplank sees her in the top wave. Does get a quarter of her health taken as the combo comes out from Blitz Lion. The strength of Blitz Lion up here in the top lane is he's going to have to get farmed really fast, especially if this Varus is going to keep up the domination that's going on in bot lane, because he is up 60 CS.
Yeah, I'm actually expecting... Oh, there's a gank bot lane. Nami got caught and got womboed. Ooh, she crucially burned her flash there at the end. You know, sometimes you've just got to accept that you're dead and save your flash for another day. But unfortunately, the Nami did flash, and that's going to set her back quite a bit in that lane.
So with that kill in bot lane, do you think it does look like the Sejuani and Karma want to get good vision control around this dragon?
The Syndra is walking up at him. There's the Syndra's stun. The Syndra ult is not quite up, so she's a running.
Blue Smite actually came down from, and there's the ignite
for the kill. The Syndra just bit off a little more than she could chew. She didn't have her ult up. That was just a little bit being overeager from her.
Now Shyvana
is going for dragon.
Shyvana is way too low. She's not going to be able to help out with this. She is under 100 HP. But Varus is here. He's Q damage. There's his ult comes out.
He's
looks
going
like the snare. He's going to try and get onto the jungler there. It's not going to be enough. Dragon's the one dealing probably the most damage in this fight. Takes down one kill, takes out the second one, and he's going to take Dragon for himself. I think Viking says, hey, just because I'm a sub doesn't mean that I can't take home the game.
That was really good play by this AD. Him and his Nami, they 2v4'd. The Dragon was against them. Now, that was their fault for positioning that way. If you would have positioned more to the right, he wouldn't have been hit by Dragon, but nevertheless, they did 2v4. Now, here's the Nami gank in mid lane. Ooh.
Woohoo! Tower shot, Gangplank, ult, down goes Syndra.
That was a clutch Q by the Lux, by Brett. Now, if Syndra would have actually hit with one of her skills, she would have died there because she was Q'd in turret range. Ooh, 1 for 1 in bot lane.
I was looking to see if you're going to jump in on
no,
this Lux.
No, there's 0 bot
Yeah.
lane.
Varus stayed for the tower, probably gave up too much of his life just taking tower shots down there, trying to get that first brick gold, which he does get with a 50 CS lead. He now has his first completed item. He's almost to a Zeal. He's really far up in this lane, and he should be probably rotating to mid or top here to take down the next tower. Shyvana ult's going to come in to try to get in onto Karma, but gets queued, gets ulted by Sejuani. Not sure if that was necessary, but they saw the hero, so they killed the hero.
You know, even if it wasn't necessary, it's better to use it and not need it than hold on to it and, oh, I actually needed it. But now this Varus is coming in, and she might need it now unless she had it back.
Oh no, Gangplank does use the Eat Orange to get out of the Warwick. Ultimate Warwick's going to flash in to try, but too far under tower. Gangplank's going to get out alive.
Yeah, but the trade of Flash definitely favors the Warwick because his ult is a gap closer as well.
But Gangplank now has that Trinity Force and could be teleporting back to top wave here as he is going to go, and it looks like they're going to, yep, with the barrels. And bot lane's been basically given up by both teams as we're going to 4-man ARAM it here for the next couple minutes, it looks like.
Yep. Although the Shyvana is still farming up, which is good for the Shyvana. They have enough wave clear on Smite to kill that having them holding with 3 people and having 1 farm is much better than a 4-man ARAM. And as I say that, the... oh, there's a pick mid lane.
I don't think it's going to be enough.
Nope, not enough follow-up.
Karma
This
does...
Get the goes and farms. Yep. So
speed up there as we see Shyvana's going to try and just, I think let's clear out the pink. She's standing on a pink ward. J-Toys, you're on a pink ward. You're on a pink ward, buddy.
There you go. He
there you go.
I've noticed that sometimes when pink wards are kind of next to the wall, you don't always see them, even when you're standing in a bush, so that may have been the case in game.
And Blitz Lion's like, hey, that's my bush. And he comes right back. And Shyvana's going to ult in to try and get in onto this Gangplank, but another barrel takes a quarter of her health. He's just probably going to lose that 75 gold of placing that pink ward down. But better safe than sorry is going to hang out here under tower. As Shyvana, Sejuani is in this bottom wave. They may be trying to... Well, this is a large minion wave. His Misfortune's just going to burn the ult.
The minion wave.
You know what? She may not...
Way to clear it.
She may not feel safe right now going up against this Varus, but having Sejuani down in the bot wave to help with that push means Shyvana and Warwick, they're going to just be able to take this Rift Herald extremely easy peasy.
Yep, there's just no contest to that.
Oh, Gangplank almost takes it out as Gangplank may just double barrel the Q and Syndra. Oh, he just comes in, auto attack. Warwick ult's going to sustain through.
That Warwick
Oranges
healing
comes out. Shyvana does great job with the ult and actually pulls in the Gangplank. Lux Laser says bye-bye, Dragon Lady. That's now on cool. Now that's discounted cooldown on Lux's ult. It's now down to 24 seconds. As we see the AD carries in the bot lane trading auto attacks as Flash and Heal burnt by Misfortune to try and escape this Varus.
That Varus hits another Q. The Misfortune's gone.
Nami is trying to defend this tower here. Not going to be enough. Minor, let's check at the vision here real quick as Dragon's going to spawn in a minute. You know, the blue team, not a lot of wards. The red team, they got three pinks down here, 3 pinks on the map. 2 of them are in front of by this dragon.
Yep, they've got some excellent vision control going on. Smite to kill, a little bit lacking in the vision. They've had some map pressure, so they had the option to, but you just got to give it to the Extreme Pirates for taking that initiative, getting that vision, and you can see why they've gone 2-1. Because of how well they control that vision.
Shyvana has taken the Blast Clone into the Dragon Pit and it's ran into a pink ward, flashes the Mastery, and also runs straight into a Sejuani. ult burnt, but that's a dead, you know, jungler right after respawning, basically. So that should allow them to get a free dragon as well, unless Varus has something to say about it.
Oh,
Lux Laser
Lux
misses.
whiffs her combo. That's brutal. She thought she was going to hit the Q and just threw it out and did not connect. I hate when that happens on any champion.
Whoppy Floppy's in a dangerous position.
Oh,
There's the
Syndra.
Dead support. Mid laners killing support since 2007 or whenever League started. Now that's an infernal for the flash Q from Sejuani as tries to get onto the Warwick. Warwick has to cancel ult, and Warwick ults in, not able to land onto Misfortune, but doesn't matter. Q's to her. Now Sejuani's going to go down because he got hit by the Varus ult and snared in one spot. Warwick's actually going to take that second kill. Varus Q's coming out now, taking Lux to less than half health. As 5 people are here in the mid lane, this is probably going to be a dead tower unless Gangplank and the Lux can defend it against the minions.
You know, with the Gangplank barrels and... Oh, no, they were not going to be able to.
Well, Karma's here now as well, and a
Karma
Mantra
can
Q
help
can
out.
just
looks
finish
like
them
they
off.
are. Smite to kill is not just...
Oh, Lux Laser with the Gangplank ult takes down yet another one. Flash comes out from Syndra. Q from Karma and Gangplank double up to take out the Varus. Nice Nami bubble there to land and stop the aggression coming out from Extreme Pirates.
Now, I was going to say that Smite to kill is not just rolling over after that dragon, but, you know, neither is Extreme Pirates when they get a few people picked off. Both teams are just throwing haymakers at each other.
And the top
backing down.
Top laners are up here as there's the fear goes off on Gangplank. He looks like he may have used his W a little bit too early. He's going to try and use the speed up and make it back to tower, but now Warwick's in a rough spot.
Collapsed on them.
Yeah, I know. This is Misfortune and Karma coming in as Misfortune does have that Edge of Night so that she knows when there are wards around. Warwick using his ult to just jump on out.
Yep, that was a wise decision by the Warwick. You know, burn that, you know, maybe a minute cooldown, but it's worth 300 gold, so just use it to escape. But now they're going to get that top tower if they so choose.
Shyvana picking up yet another camp. And now Shyvana's the more farm-heavy jungler, and she is down 20 CS to this Sejuani. But I think most of Sejuani's farm's been every time that he's gone to help pick up some minion tax. Lane minion tax.
Yeah. Well, I mean, it's just where you want to put your gold, and they're deciding that Shyvana taking a few minions is going to be beneficial to the team. Just help her get tanky.
And it looks like Savi's getting yet another blue buff, not transitioning that over to Lux, who may need some help here in mid lane as bottom lane got pushed in by the Varus. As Shyvana took a couple of tower shots, both 3 members here. 2 of them have Tiamat. This tower should go down fast, but there's the Gangplank ult into the Sejuani ult, into the Lux Laser, and down goes another champion. Warwick is going to be slowed by a Karma Mantra Q, and
Warwick might go down too.
Oh, geez,
All
the blue
slows.
smite coming out from Sejuani, and another Q down. That 3-man tower, 3-man at the tower. All that AoE cleared the minions and cleared the champs.
Excellent job by Extreme Pirates. Now Brett got caught on the Lux, but he's just fine. Excellent job by Extreme Pirates. They saw an opening and they just went in, not afraid to pull the trigger at all.
Now Gangplank's going to get time in this bottom lane as it looks like the mid laners keep trading, you know, CC spells here on each other and trying to lay down as the poke comes out. Lux, you got to be careful, man. Those Varus Qs are really starting to hurt.
That Varus has 2 full completed items. Yeah, he is going to hurt. Even though they nerfed his poke a little bit, he's going to hurt.
And Gangplank got some free time with the tower, with the Trinity Force and the lethality build he's building into. That was easy work for him to take care of.
Yeah, I'm actually wondering, I'm a little bit afraid of the Gangplank right now because he's been playing pretty well, hitting those barrels consistently. and he's slowly farming up. So I'm a little bit afraid for Smite to kill when he gets completely farmed up, and that team is not hesitant to unleash the Wombo, so Extreme Pirates can, you know, Wombo and not just have AoE magic damage, but AoE physical damage.
Yeah, the Gangplank is getting far ahead. He's only got, what, a 50 CS lead. That's not quite as much as the 80 carry difference, but right now Misfortune just has to sit in the back and just layer her ult on top of the other ults that are there, and she should be in relatively safe position now that she's got out of this laning phase. And that is a fast tower going down. Gangplank and Lux just absolutely shredded that. They didn't even have a Mountain Dragon. They just have fire.
Yeah, I mean, that's what happens when you've got 3-man on a tower with the Gangplank building lethality. Lux has gotten quite a bit of AP. She's already got her death cap. And we've got a teleport coming in top. It looks like he's going to go hard for this tower, but Gangplank has arrived.
Now, Warwick kind of needs to get this split push going because he does have the... you know, the Rift Herald buff on him, and he needs to be using that to hit towers, not just to push in minions.
You know, I think that is one of the bigger misconceptions about the Rift Herald buff. Yes, there's the active part, but just the damage reduction is so good if your team is designed to be together. Oh, the Gangplank
may be in trouble. But the heal.
Miss.
Oh, Gangplank going the wrong way. Now gets back to his team. Warwick is now caught out. It looks like they're just going to 4-man funnel in onto...
They're trying to trade Dragon for it, but do they take Baron? They start the Baron. Oh, man.
Dragon gone.
Dragon, but at what cost? Smite to kill in dire straits right now with this Baron. They don't even know.
No, they don't. Varus is... I bet they suspect, because Varus is...
Yeah, they're trying to get as much as they can before the Baron gets off on them. Well, now we'll see how well they can wave clear. But as I was saying before, the Rift Herald buff, if your team is designed to group, don't feel like you have to split push when you have the Rift Herald buff, because that damage reduction is so nice in a team fight. It stays on even when you're with other people. Don't be afraid to group even though you have Rift Herald. My friendly PSA for the game here.
And it looks like they're going to send Lux just to control the mid wave here, with Gangplank going back up to the top wave to try and get some vision down. Lux is going to probably join her bottom 4 teammates down there, as the entire blue team is on the top half of the map. No one is in the bottom half to try and counter the split push, or the push that's coming in down here, and they're just clearing out pink wards in the river. And they're way too late. They're just starting their backs now. That is a free tower with 0 defense.
Yeah, Smite 2 kills a little bit disorganized, a little bit slow on the rotations, but they've all rotated here except for the Syndra.
Warwick jumps in, but that lands on the Lux. The great one. Here comes out the Redemption. Misfortune all comes out on top of the Lux laser, which does kill the Nami. And there's the Sejuani all takes down Shyvana with the help of GP. Karma going to take a tower shot here, as GP's now going to push Syndra off in the mid lane here, and he kills her. So we're going to switch back to this bottom wave. Lux laser is on a 15-second cooldown, so if she needs to use it, she can. As long as Varus lands a couple of Qs and Es, may be able to push them off so they can't end the game just quite. I think the rest of Extreme Pirates are going to probably rotate to mid lane with their GP to take down that tower, or they maybe even go to the top to take down that tier 2.
I think that top is going down by itself. But I want to point out, even though Misfortune up to this point has not been having a great game, great Misfortune ult right there. Caught that whole team, really dealt the damage. She did what she needed to do in her team comp. So,
and we are under 30 minutes, so the early respawn's able to get them back to lane here, as the wave is not going to take down this tower, but Gangplank and Karma here, the push in the next wave. And if they don't back, they're going to have 5 members on them really fast, as they're going to just try and have the cannon.
Going in.
No, Varus is going to land yet another Q. Q's coming out from Karma. There's a
Flash
flash ult
for the
from
ult.
Varus, and there's the ult from Warwick. Is Gangplank is going to go down. Karma just needs to bail entirely on the situation. There's the Nami ult. They have burnt everything trying to kill these two champions up here, and Karma is just running it out as they're clearing the champions and the minions. Varus is here.
Hey,
Misfortune is in mid lane. She's going to be able to push this in and get it to tower, but not do anything with it. Well, no, Lux is here now.
On the Gangplank, they decided, hey, you go first and I'll go. Oh, we got a gank coming in mid lane. Sinder's in a bad position.
Lux
everyone kind
was
of
pushing that minion wave in so the cannon can take down another tower while Misfortune steals over the red buff here. Sejuani's gotten really tanky now. Picked up a a dead man's on top of her Cinder Hulk and Banshee's Veil.
I mean, she's decently tanky, and when she's ulted, yes, she's really tanky. But she's at 2 tank items. She's at 1 tank item. She doesn't have.
Banshee's Veil's a tank item.
I'm only seeing a cloth armor in her inventory.
Sejuani?
Oh, I'm sorry. I was looking at the
Shyvana?
The Shyvana.
Yeah,
the mixed up. The Shyvana is significantly less tanky than the Sejuani, which is going to really hurt them in team fights.
Now they have gotten 2 dragons, so this basically means she's broke even with old Shyvana the way that her change was with the dragons, giving her extra MR and armor, but it's not enough at this point. She's gonna need some health, I think, to go with it. Now she went for the attack speed buff, but she hasn't really doubled down on it other than the Tiamat item. Looks like Extreme Pirates are going to kind of rush it down mid here. I don't know if they're waiting for the next dragon to spawn, which is an ocean dragon, if I'm not mistaken. Nope, it's another air dragon. Nope, and here we go. Shyvana goes in. There's an ult by Misfortune. Takes out one. Syndra's going to just, not going to be here. And there's the Redemptions coming out. And Lux, they're trying to get through, but Gangplank in the ult comes out. Syndra's going to blow her ult on Gangplank. It's not going to be enough. He's too tanky. Snares do come out and take out the Sejuani. So the siege was not really productive. They were unable to get the inhibitor, but this tower, it has 2 super minions on it as they have 4 members pushing down mid lane, trying to chase in and get a counter push going on, but they've lost the tower in their base. Karma's now rotated over to the top wave here to get this lane pushing as the blue team's going to set up for Dragon.
Now, a cheeky thing that Syndra can do, with her W, she can grab one of those super minions, and she can actually take a few steps back and throw it into the fountain. Just FYI.
Karma's push is going to counter the dragon, so Shyvana now has 3 dragons to help her passive, but this tower is going to go down here. And it's gone.
Even though that the siege did not go well for Extreme Pirates, and great job for Smite to Kill for not letting them siege for hard engaging, but even though it didn't work, they got 2 towers out of it not working, so it's hard to argue with that.
Oh, Nami's going to walk straight into a Gangplank and have to flash because Gangplank with a couple autos and a parlay took over half her health away.
Yep. The Varus is actually dangerously far ahead, but I don't think that Extreme Pirates has enough enough vision in the jungle to feel safe going for that play. And now he is properly grouped with his team and not too far ahead.
Now, while that's true that Varus is far ahead, guess who's passed him in gold? And he spent it.
The Gangplank?
The Gangplank. The Gangplank has passed the Varus in gold, so all of that early farming and taking of towers was really put Varus ahead. Gangplank's now matched him and surpassed him, which means that Gangplank's going to be in a great position to just dominate these team fights if he has excellent barrel control. As we see, he's kind of splitting, and Warwick's going to try and look for a flank here. He's really just not getting an opportunity,
Warwick's in
though.
a bad position right now.
Karma's going to go in with the Gangplank, and he's going to have to flash out. There's the Nami ult, but she's going to absolutely get exploded. Great ult with Gangplank and Sejuani. Lux's laser is going to take out the Syndra. Let's see if that's going to come up here in the next team fight. Redemption comes out as Sejuani is fighting the Varus over on this side, and we're going to see what's going to happen on this side. Gangplank's going to clear the waves. Karma is tower diving the Shyvana here, and she stuck.
Sejuani took out 1v1. Well, she got some help in the beginning, but a full health Shyvana, or the full health Sejuani took out the half health Varus. So good job. Even if she would have died to him 1v1, good job getting him out of the fight, making him only hit one person.
And this Gangplank is going to finish off that one inhibitor. Lux and Sejuani on this last one. Wark ult comes out, doesn't basically touch the, the boiler is just ridiculously strong right now, and they're just going to focus up. They've taken down the Nexus inhibitor. There are no towers left. This is probably the final push here as they got to try and clear the minion waves, not just the champions. Varus is now back up. Lands a great ult. Sejuani is going to ult out as well. Takes down one. Good Scatter the Weak is going to get a couple of sunset. Redemptions are going to come out. Flashes are being popped across. It heals. And Varus is trying to go on a spree, but he's going to be taken down by Gangplank and Lux. Now, Gangplank's going to be focusing in on this tower. Lux is on the other side as though she's going to be the one finishing it off, and that's game.
That was a good game. I like the aggressiveness by both teams. I'm hoping for a game that is just as action-packed in the next one.
Mm-hmm. And
I'll be interested to see who did more damage, the Varus, the Lux, or the Gangplank.
I think the Gangplank definitely dealt more damage, as we will jump real quick to the advanced details, and it's the Varus. The Varus wins out on that one.
I think the wards are not even going to be close. Let me take a look at the wards here.
Karma with 32. Very impressive by the Karma.
That's a lot of wards, man. And just the ward totals.
Mm-hmm.
Oh, well, the AD and mid laner for Extreme Pirates not holding up your end of the ward train. I would expect you guys to work on that. And even the Sejuani could be doing better.
Mm-hmm. Well, as a jungler, once you lose your yellow trinket, sometimes your wards do tend to dip off. And that's
Blue Smite, man. It's all about that Blue Smite.
The Blue Smites helped a couple of times because Shyvana and Wark could run really fast. Okay, so we're going to get Game 2 here loaded up pretty much. And while we do that, do you have something for us, Miner?